good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Mod Cars Daily, hosted by yours truly, Tyler. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace the timing belt and water pump on a 2005 Subaru Legacy. But before I do that, before we go to the garage, I'm going to eat this bomb ass burrito my girl made. Cheers! Okay, so I already took the air duct out. That was just two plastic little pieces out. Now, next part is where there's this plastic piece you can kind of see from the bottom. I believe the bolts are 10 millimeter. Yeah, 10 millimeters. So we're draining it out. There's a petcock thing on the bottom of the corner right here. Now, hold up. Now we're just removing the fan plug because we remove the fans out, possibly the radiator. And don't forget to take your radiator cap off. So with the help of my friend Peter, say hi to everyone on YouTube.
What's up, y'all?
Alright, so we got this plug out. We got the radiator stays out, which is a 12 millimeter. 2 bolts. There's another connector right here. There's another connector right there. And take the top hose off, the bottom hose, which is down here, and radiator will be coming out. Don't forget the transmission oil cooler lines, both sides. Try to not make it so it drips so much. I know there's a better way, but I just took some clamps with some paper towels and clamped it so it doesn't spill so much transmission fluid out. As Peter's taking off the upper radiator hose, now we're going to take off the belts, which there's a tension right here. Loosen this up.
Wow.
There's a bolt up there. Loosen that up. Bolt up there. Collapses this belt right here. And there's a tension right there. Bolt up there. Screw that up. And we'll loosen up the belt. Oh, by the way, don't forget your battery. Take off this top cover is one bolt, 2 bolt. Yeah. Take off this cover is 1 bolt, 2 bolt, which is 12 millimeter, right?
Yep, this one's 12.
Yeah, 12 millimeter. So we're removing the timing cover, outside timing cover, all 10 millimeter bolts. Outside, I think this is one piece, isn't it?
There's a 2.
Looks like one big giant piece. So I'm guessing this is in 2 pieces, maybe.
We'll have to.
We'll see. Got most of the timing bolt covers off. We gotta move the harmonic balancer. It's a 22 millimeter. Not automatic. It'll be simple, but if you have a manual, I heard you can throw it in 5th gear and hold a brake, and then have someone crack this bolt. But I've also heard you can turn the car over. That helps too. It's actually what we ended up doing. I first took out the spark plugs. I'll make sure it doesn't ignite. 22 millimeter socket with the extension bar on it. And we're just gonna start it and crack it loose. So we got the crank pulley loose. A little bit nervousing, but
bam.
Yep. Now we move the harmonic balancer, move the rest of the timing cover, and go from there. Got the cover off. Just gonna turn it till these lines line up from the crank and the cam. Alright, so there's a mark right there, lined up right there. Line right there, mark. Damn, this is gonna be really shaky. Okay, so all these bolts are 14 millimeter, and I'm gonna take them off from here to here, there, and the tensioner will come off last. Took the water pump off, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and it's a 10 millimeter. Scraped off the old gasket with a brass wire brush and elbow grease. And time to put it back. So I have to remove this housing to put it on the new water pump. I already got myself a new thermostat, so I'm just put that in. But yeah, it's only 2 bolts to take it out, put it back on. What's up, guys? Day 2 on this. Kind of took a break yesterday because it was really hot over here, and I was extremely dehydrated, so I had to stop what I was doing and start over today so I didn't mess anything up, because this is a pretty important part of the process. But here's a little bit tidbit information for you guys. So I first saw this other YouTuber, or this other guy on YouTube, do it, and what he did was he had this pulley off and this belt tensioner off, and put the belt on, put the tensioner on, and then that pulley. And I had a pretty difficult time, as you can see with these scratches. Had a kind of a a little bit difficult time. So what I did, I saw a different guy do it, and he had this pulley off and this pulley off, and then put the belt on, and then put that pulley on, and then that pulley on, and it worked out just fine. I did it just now. It didn't take me very long at all. When you do put the time belt on, it does help to have clamps. I just use clothespins because that's what I had at the time, and just tighten the bolts, hand tightening it as tight as you can hand tighten it. And then what we're gonna do is move the bolt over, turn it twice to see if all the lines mark up. So like you see kind of how there's a mark on this cam with the line lined up to that. There's a mark on the cam, line lines up to that notch, and line right there lines up line right there. And after everything's lined up, you know, pull this pin, grenade. And now we're gonna turn it over twice. Alright, you see that's top dead center, this is top dead center, and that's top dead center. Now we torque these down. Was it 29 we said? Alright, I think it's I'll give it to you for a sec, but you torque these down and then put the cover back on. Forgot to mention that normally there's a timing belt guide up here, and you put this red thing on and space it out, but mine didn't come with one, and I haven't really found it around town. No parts store will be able to do it for me, so it's been running all along without it, so I guess I'll be okay. But all these bolts with thread locker are torqued at 29 foot-pounds. Alright, so we got the harmonic balancer bolt on. Normally you have a tool. I didn't have a tool, I just used the air ratchet. Did it that way. Some Loctite on it. All it is torqued to 130 foot-pounds, but next what we're gonna do is put all the belts on and then put the radiator in. And the bottom hose, upper hose. That's the next step. Got everything buttoned up, everything together, including the cool line or transmission cooling lines. Now we just gotta fill up the radiator and bleed it out. If you guys know how to do that, I already got a video that I'm gonna leave up here and check it out. But I already have a video of how to bleed it, so I'm not gonna show this stuff. And there you have it, guys. Those are the steps on how to replace and install your timing belt and water pump in 2005 Subaru Legacy. It's really not too difficult. I've done this before, but this is your first time doing it. You know, congratulations on completing it. Now you just saved yourself over $1,000. I mean, work pays itself, guys. If you guys liked and found this content to be useful, please like and comment below on how this video helped you. If it has, share this with your friends so they too can just work on their cars and save a lot of money. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button below because I make videos every single Wednesday for you guys. You know, it's not tomorrow or next week, but it's today that you must make it happen for your life. Peace out, guys.